everyone, and welcome back to Guild Wars 2. Today we are doing the very first section of the Chapter 3 of the Living World Season 3 part of our story book quest thing. Quest adventure thing. So this one's called Precocious Aurene, and we are essentially tasked with building a bond with Aurene and like teaching her different values and morals and stuff, and just making sure she becomes a good little baby dragon and not an evil little baby dragon. I don't know if I mentioned, but when the dragon hatched, she said her name was Aurene. Like, she mentally was just like, yeah, my name's Aurene, how you doing? So that's where the name came from. Like, she named herself, essentially. So we have to, teach her how to be helpful, how to be kind, how to be caring, how to do those things, when to offer help, how to offer help, that kind of thing. So our first task was getting fish and cooking fish for the children, and this is all like spectral, like hypothetical situations. None of it is like actual out in the real world stuff yet. I don't know when Aurene gets to come out and play, but for now she's stuck in a little chamber. So then we have to help the refugees, and we have to show Aurene, how to get refugees from one side to the other, and then where to go, and we have to, defeat baddies as we go back and forth and close out these portals and stuff, and just general do-gooder stuff, which, I guess they're very thorough in that you do have to, teach a baby how, to be a good person. They don't just automatically know. And if they learn how to do bad things, well, then they're going to be a bad dragon. So it was an interesting little setup. So we go through this one, and essentially, Aurene was just carrying the things back and forth while I was beating things up and this, that, and the other thing. And then it kind of shows our bond with Aurene. It does show our bond with Aurene as we're going. And then the third trial was this obnoxious maze. I was not a fan whatsoever of this. I hate the maze. I hate the mazes. It's not even that the mazes themselves were a problem. It was all of these annoying little oozes. And the oozes were all like silver or gold, and it was just like, can we not have them right now? Can we just go through and do it? And it started off simple enough, like you just go and you defeat the little platform and it's fine and it's happy, whatever. And then it turns into this huge amalgamation of ooze if you're not like instantly going to the platform. But you can't just instantly go to the platform, because then Aurene gets stuck behind and she's frightened and injured, and you have to go help her, and then you die and you gotta go back, and I didn't like it. I didn't like any of the maze nonsense. That's the moral of the story. That is the moral of the story. I mean, it really was not that bad, honestly. Like, it was fine. It was fine. Everything was fine. But it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. So it's just a constant, never-ending trudgery of ooze. I don't even remember what value we were trying to teach Aurene at this point. Like, fighting skills? I don't know. Bravery? It was obnoxious as all hell, though. It was so obnoxious. Like, I don't... I still don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but I don't get it. And it's annoying. So I died twice. Which, not that bad, given that my usual track record is much higher than that. And if I had not been using my new character build, I probably would have died 1,000 times. Ugh. No, so the new character build has been working out pretty well. It was just this particular mission, like, I got bogged down in ooze. That's pretty much the moral of the story, is I got bogged down in ooze. There was nothing more to it than that. I've been trying to get better at using my fear that I have. And my poison and my shields, and just trying to overall be more conscientious of which buttons I am pushing and when I have that, my 8 makes 9, right? So whatever I use my 8 on, my stealth jump to on, influences what my 9, my temporary ability will be. So I'm getting better at learning what kinds of things give me different abilities and what those abilities do. Because I'm sure I could find a list of things that they do, but realistically I just kind of have to learn what the pictures do. So I've been working on that. This frickin' battle was a pain in the butt. Ugh. Because this was all about timing and working together. So you had to establish the pattern, and then at a specific point in the pattern, it would make these 2 little glowy circles, and you would stand in one, or you would stand in the other, and then you would attack together. Which was all well and good, except for when I instantly would get annihilated afterwards. And it was one of those things where it was just like, it would have been quicker if they just let me die and not like struggle bust it through. And I went to an arrow so that I could keep my distance a little bit, because trying to fight this frickin' thing, like, up in its business was just not working, and I was trying to avoid the orange hitboxes. This game is nice enough to give you those, oh, I'm winding up to hit you, hitboxes. So I was trying to avoid those as much as possible. I'm not the greatest at avoiding them, but I tried. I was a little annoyed that I had to go all the way back to the little entry chamber when I died, but that was it. And like, when we did the thing with Aurene, we did a ton of damage. So it's like, I knew once I got it, it'd be fine, but it was just a matter of getting there. And then once we finished this, we decided to go off to the Icelands. So this was pretty much it for Aurene for right now. We speak with Timey, and we decide we need to go assess the situation in the Icelands where Jorma is to kind of see what nonsense we can find there. And I think, depending on what the footage looks like, I might pop all of that into one video. I don't know if we prefer the shorter 10-minute videos or the longer entire chapter videos, but I might pop one in and see how it goes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye guys.